Hello guys, and welcome to episode 21 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Dreadfleet on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be continuing our quest of tracking down the armies of the Pieces of Eight, or the fleets I guess they are. But nothing else left to do this turn, so let's just move on to the next one. The other thing I do need to do is get on shore at some point and finish off raiding. But that is something I would do if I get close to land at any point. I could have done it, I think, in the last episode as we went past Ulthuan. Maybe if we head back that direction following an army, we can do it.
What do you want, Thrall?
And Rictus really wants to be our friend, but I'm not gonna military ally with anyone because I don't want like random people declaring war on me and making it really difficult and awkward to chase down the remaining armies.
What petty offerings do
Maybe I should just like mess up my reliability rating on purpose or something, just so that I don't have to deal with all these people offering me trade deals and stuff. That could be something. Cool. Right, Count Noctilus needs to move into the waters, and then we'll have him chase after Black Buckthorn in the next turn. I'm just gonna stay nearby with Tommy Lowe so that we can see which direction they head. As for Black Nobeard, you can choose one of these traits now. You can only choose one of them. We can get minus public order for the local enemy region, extra income from raiding, and extra income from all enemy buildings. We can get extra campaign map movement range. We can get extra bonus versus large and extra recruit rank, or we can get fire resistance. I think we're going to go for smuggler. The extra campaign map movement range is like really useful. We'll grab that. Once he's finished in 2 turns, we can move out of Galleon's graveyard. Go up the coast here with Madeline. See if we can find the army north of us. I maybe could use Jacqueline actually to just keep an eye on the army that I think went south. It's like the Dark Elf one. She's now leveled up again, so we're going to continue with the Cutlass. It does actually give us extra bonus versus infantry as well. Wow. And on to the next turn. Lana will eventually get to where she's supposed to be. Then we can use her to hunt down armies as well. We've got to double check what the treasure map is actually. For Lana. See what I'm really looking for on the map. Okay. Let's jump into the treasure maps. We are looking at this one. While the flora of the world is exquisite in its danger and beauty, it has always been the fauna that poses the greatest threat. And I believe that is like this area, so I'm gonna go and have a look at these boars and dig near those, I think. Maybe that's the place. Right, Count Noctilus is good to go. Let's go smash into this army. I'm not even sure if this is a Pieces of Eight army, but we'll destroy it. And if it is, we'll get another one of the regiments of renown. Okay, let's go. Those organ guns can do a lot of damage, but hopefully we'll kill them before they get in range. And their army is actually pretty scary in general. I mean, they've got a lot of armor, so it will take a lot to kill them. And my depth guard won't really deal with iron breakers very well. At least we're very close to the Galleon's graveyard, so if I do need to pick up any reinforcements after this battle, I can just move back there quickly. We've got a nice open battlefield, so that's good. I believe some units will come around the left side, so I'm tempted to just leave a couple of these zombie pirate gunnery mob out of that. And we'll just go like so. We'll have all of these chaps line up like that. I'll have a couple like so. And then we'll grab these gunnery mobs and face them to the left side. Any units that want to push over there. As for Bess and the mortar, they can sit behind. And we'll keep the depth guard to one side. There we go. That'll do. Start the deployment, start the battle. We've actually got a lot of winds of magic to work with, which is great. So we need to target the organ guns if we can. Is there an organ gun on the left side that I can target? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we'll put the enhanced or enchanted ballistics on soon. Especially when the Necrovex Colossus start firing. I think I'll just let the mortar hit what it wants. I also need to turn off skirmish. That damage being dealt, it's beautiful. Try and mortar the hammers actually. The other thing I should do while they're running over here is try and use some of this. Some of these army abilities. Things like these slayers, they're pretty weak to like these attacks. If that hits well. Oh, nice. Right, we smashed that organ gun, which is good. Do need to hit it a couple more times. Let's keep it topped off. It's more accurate. Good. Where's the other organ gun? It's all the way back there. It is. Right, that's the Slayers getting absolutely chewed on the left side, which is good. Glad they put some troops there. Okay, let's target the Thunderers. Okay, that should be the organ gun gone, because that was a direct hit. What did we tell Bess to hit? Oh yeah, the Thunderers. Beautiful. Let's just buff these up again. We'll charge into the Longbeards here. Go ahead and use the Shanty, just to give us the extra melee defense and the extra reload rate for all of the units as well. Is this also giving us regeneration? I feel like it is. No idea why Count Noctilus is so far up, but oh well. I guess we can just like taunt the Longbeards, and we'll do a Valstier. We can whack down the ability from him as well, because that is fine, and I may as well go ahead and smash that through there. We'll go ahead and wipe out those Thunderers as well. Good. Start smacking that Lord. On the right side, the Longbeards actually are losing out to my Depth Guard. Don't really have any armor piercing, so I do win in that case. I guess I could turn around these ones as well. Wonderful. Just kill them off a bit more so they don't come back. No real reason not to keep marching forwards, honestly. And make sure they're dead. It's funny how these zombie pirate gunnery mob, I remember like how in the trailer for or like in the reveal, the unit reveal, they were saying like how these guys would be so inaccurate and you'd have to buff them in order to make them accurate, but honestly, they are like absolute snipers. They don't even hold the gun properly. That was relatively simple in the end. With any luck it will completely destroy the army so we don't have to chase it. Unfortunately, like Slayers and Giant Slayers are really good for like taking down Necrofex Colossus, but they're really weak against like missile damage. So it's like the Necrofex are almost a counter to their counter. It's really funny. As long as the Slayers don't get to the front line, the Necrofex can do what they like. I'll take the replenishment just so I don't have to go back. And we'll just wipe those guys out. Great. We destroyed them. I don't think that actually gave us a piece of 8, so it was just a random army that we destroyed. Maybe I should get missile resistance actually. Like 15% missile resistance is not bad at all. And considering it's such a big target, it's pretty decent. There's another army here. Oh, this is the one we're at war with.
I'm surrounded by fools.
Okay, cool. We'll go and make sure we're chasing them. Gunnery White once again, ready to level up. We'll get the utility belt.
Captain, on deck.
And Jacqueline, I think what we're going to do, we'll put her onto the water once again, and we'll have a look for the pieces of 8 down the coast here.
Captain, reporting.
Madeline's heading up. All good. Right, one on the turn. So I think our army in the Galleon's Graveyard should have finished its recruitment in the next turn. Then we can recruit another army. What I might also do is slow down the end turn when it gets towards the end.
Beg for your life, wretch.
Okay, well, I was a bit late there, but alright. Okay, is that a followers of Nagash army coming towards us? They're gonna get wrecked if they actually attack us. So we're going to move into friendly territory just so I get that extra replenishment, and then we will chase down the Capitano Sisisco. Right, Black Nobeard. Could probably take on this army, but I think we're going to head north. Yeah, let's go north. And then at the Galleon's graveyard, we will recruit a new lord, which is going to be... Is it this guy? Burke Black? I think it's Burke Black. And he can actually upgrade his fleet. Yeah, that's cool.
Admiral of the fleet.
Do he look any different on the campaign map? I don't think he does. That's a shame. I thought they would have like some unique look, but they don't.
Admiral of the fleet.
Okay, so this turn, I guess I may as well just start with the mortars, because they only take one turn. And honestly, I am tempted to get a lot of them. And we could also get a couple of Necroflex Colossus in there already. Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine. Cool. I'm going to move down slightly past that army. And Jacqueline can continue on her way. Might quickly pop in and put Pirate Cove at the altar of the Horn Rat as well.
Captain, reporting.
Right, let's come down here and we'll dig.
Thin out the
And there we go.
captain.
Arcane item gained. Scroll of shielding. Apparently that was a great hoard of treasure. Okay, well that was kind of shit. We did get 2,000 as well.
Duel to the death.
Cool. Right, let's go up to Sudenburg and we'll put a Pirate Cove there. And then we'll go out onto the water. We'll go and get the Elven Ruins. And then we'll head down the coast here and see what we can have a look at. I guess the other good thing about Pirate Coves is that they do sort of reveal the sort of land around them. So I can see what's going on and see where the other armies that I'm looking for are.
Wave treading.
That's pretty important. But there we go. We'll end the turn. I'll try and stop the fast forward just before the last few armies again. The other thing I'll have to do is double check the Pieces of 8 map. Okay, all good. Looks like they will be in range to attack. What's our infamy at now? 22,230. Who's Carlil Lothreef? And why are they so close to us? It's ridiculous.
Death and destruction.
Can't be done.
I forbid
Right, time to smash this army. Should be fun. Got some good Vampire Coast on Vampire Coast action here. There's a Rotting Leviathan to kill. They've got a couple of Carronades. In general, my army's a lot better, so I don't know why the Auto Resolve is so close. And we even have the Sea Shanty and all that kind of stuff, so. Okay. Oh, we get the crap map. Of course we do. I should probably use the Sea Shanty before they get in, like, melee. Because the reload skill, I think, is probably more useful for my army composition than the actual melee defense itself. So I'll probably try and use it before, like when all of my units are in range. And for this battle, I might just sort of camp back a bit, like on this hill, rather than going to the left side there. I will just hang out up here, like very central. Makes things a lot easier. We will turn off skirmish mode, that's fine. It is actually crazy how big Bess is. Like when you see it like next to a Necrofex Colossus, you think a Necrofex Colossus is big, but then like Queen Bess is almost as big. Well, is bigger, but not as tall. It's crazy. Let's just have a Death Guard on either side. Cool. We'll start the deployment, start the battle. We have 30 wins a minute, it's nuts. How is that still in range? Queen Bess is just crazy. Oh, the carronades are in range. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with those. Give Bess some more accuracy. I think what I'm gonna do is use my army ability on the other one. I don't know where it is. Ah, there it is. Yeah, we'll use the army abilities here. I'm gonna wait for them to get back into position and do it again with the other one. Great. So that's doing a lot of damage to that carronade. We're trying to take out this right hand side one with Bess, which is going okay. We need to keep Bess topped off on ammunition so that we get the extra buff. I think as soon as the carronades are destroyed, they will start marching towards us. Oh, they already are, kind of, so that's fine. Here comes another shot. Gonna just destroy that unit soon. Yeah, I think they're gone. Right, now let's focus on the one on this side. They're trying to hit the Necrofex Colossus. Oh, that carronade isn't dead. I thought they disintegrated, which is why I couldn't see them anymore, but apparently not. Did I get them? I think they've hidden themselves. Focus on this carronade then. As soon as I get the army abilities, I'm just going to use those again. I don't know what it is with this map, but it's really dodgy with the camera when I'm zooming in, so apologies about that. Those deck gunners have a really long range, wow. Let's go ahead and give all of my units that buff. We'll do the sea shanty to give us the extra reload time, or the reduction in reload time, I guess. That's the best way to say it. Alright, I do need to kind of charge forward here, I feel. Over the tower. Units do not get engaged in melee. Especially against things like these Mongols. That would be bad. I'm gonna get these Depth Guard to go charge the zombie pirate gunnery mob. My Depth Guard should defeat their Depth Guard quite decisively, actually, because theirs are so weak in comparison. Right, let's just go ahead and put the ability through here to help out the Depth Guard. Because I want them to clean up these zombie pirate deckhand mobs pretty quickly, so that I can continue to chase down the ones with handguns. My Depth Guard can actually ruin these Depth Guard, or these zombie pirate deckhand mob with pole arms. I may as well have the bombers move back. They're no use in the front line. There are quite a lot of units in the mid, like these zombie pirate gunnery mob, taking a lot of damage. I might go and put the bombers with those, and then just we'll do an invocation here.
Holding action.
Now look how little damage these depth guard have taken against the deckhand mobs. These are just so damn, like the comparison here is like night and day when it comes to these units. Right, let's get another invocation down, just trying to work out the best way to place it. Probably like so. I realise that some of these units I'm really not using very well, like the zombie pirate gunnery mob with hand cannons here. Like, they're probably one of the units that I want to have out of combat the most. Like, I don't actually mind the zombie pirate gunnery mob being in combat because they have like quite high unit numbers, but the zombie pirate gunnery mob with hand cannons are much better outside of combat. But that's job done anyway. And a close victory. It's going to destroy the army. Good thing about fighting undead is that every time you defeat them, it does destroy the army as they crumble. Best did a great job of taking out the carronades, saved us a lot of hassle, that's for sure. I wonder which regiment of renown this one gives us. We'll take the captives, and we got the Stone of Schwarzhafen. That's going to give us depth guard with pole arms. Nice. The magic that took old Niklaus von Karstein out of Sylvania needed more than just some powerful juju and a titanic will. Some magic trinkets were also used to bolster his energies, one being the mysterious Stone of Schwarzhafen. They say it contains the souls of great fallen warriors of Sylvania from before the von Karstein's time. Alas, the stone got lost after the Bloody Reaver had a hole ripped in her hull by Heldenhammer's broadside, tragically spilling some booty into the sea. I would read that as it's written, but it's really awkward to do so. Okay, so, well, that kind of gives me an opportunity to just recruit that regiment of renown in place of one of the depth guard. I'll probably just do that. What is so special about them? Is it this ability, the enrage ability? I feel like that's what it is. Like 44% damage resistance on self. Like a unit ability. Fair enough. Right, we got 2 more points. Do I want Invincible Fleet? Because now is the time to get it if I need it. But I don't think I need Unbreakable on Count Noctilus, nor do I need the extra leadership from my other units, really. So I don't really know where I want to go with this this last few points. Maybe we just boost his weapon strength to max. We could get the all hands ahoy. I mean, the cooldown's the same as of last year, isn't it? Oh no, it's actually longer. And it doesn't really give you that much of a bonus, it's just extra leadership. That's the reason I never took it. Yeah, it's kind of crap. I guess the duration is longer. The effect range is the same though. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really like that. Yeah, Curse of Undeath we could get. Or just max this out. I think I'm just going to max out his weapon strength. He's a little bit better at beating on people.
Admiral of the fleet.
Cool. Alright, let's have a look at the Pieces of 8 map, because we just got another one, which is the Stone of Schwarzhafen. We got the Vorgo Nugget, and we got Lucky Levi's Keepsake. Now we're looking for Pantaleon's Pendant at the top. We got the Doubloon of Castellanovo, the Pearl of the Kraken Sea, and Von Zykes. last ingot. Okay. So rotting Prometheans, deck droppers, zombie pirate deckhand mobs, and deck gunners. This deck gunners one we could definitely use because I could replace the deck gunners in my current army with Noctilus at least.
Captain, reporting.
We'll continue up the coast here with Madeline. We'll go and try and hunt that one down up there. It might be a pretty strong army actually, but that's fine. We'll just have Black Nobeard move up in that direction. As for Burke Black, well, he can now get into the settlement, and we can continue the recruitment. So, do I want to go for some Depth Guard with pole arms?
All above board.
Should just do one of each. Why not? I guess I'll get a Death Streak Terrorgeist just because we've already got the 2 mortars. Do I need the carronades? I don't think I do. I think I'll just go for another mortar. And get some zombie or some rotting Promethean gunnery mob. Not really sure about any of these other things. I think we just go for like a bunch of these zombie pirate gunnery mobs. Maybe a couple of deck droppers because they're absolute snipers, and then we'll just finish it off with a bunch of Necrofex Colossus. Nice. Yeah, let's continue south with Tommy Lowe. We'll go onshore here, we'll search the Altar of the Horned Rat, and then we'll set a pirate cove there so I can see if the fleet goes back north. What was his fear when fighting against Skaven? Nice. Line of Shorthands is heading to Sudenberg.
Aim for their sword.
And that's everything done. Move on to the next turn. We'll have Count Noctilus go south. I think that there's like 3 armies that we need to kill south. And there's just 1 north. The other thing I need to do is get Count Noctilus onto ground at some point, so he can breed. Might be worth having a look at that actually. Like, where would be the best place to do it? I mean, I still think it would probably be Lothern, right? We just jump on land near Valzamville or something. This turn I'm just gonna get into the edge of the naval area so that I can get the replenishment. And yeah, I think I'll maybe head over towards Lothern quickly just to complete his quest. Whilst Burke continues to get his army online, because eventually I'll use Burke's army as well to help us take some of these pieces of 8.
Duel to the death.
Have we seen that fleet yet? Ah, there they are. I'm pretty sure that's them. The Grey Point Scuttlers. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's one of them. We can have Black Nobeard go and chase them down. Cool. So we get in there. We can move the rest of these agents. Is that one? The Churning Gulf Raiders. Yep, that's one of them. And the Boys of the Forbidden Coast should be over here somewhere. We can't see them yet.
Armed and ready.
Let's establish that Pirate Cove. And we'll go ahead and get the Piccaroons hideout there. It's worth a lot, actually. I guess it is a main settlement.
Sea Master.
Immortal. There we go. That's what we want. Should have made her immortal in the last skill point, actually, but never mind.
Blow it sky high.
Alright, this lady's leveled up. Go ahead and get Scarred Veteran. And in Siedenberg, we're just going to get the Smuggler's Cove because of the low income there. Great, 1 turn until our research is done. And let's continue on to the next turn.
The decadent paradise of Earthwatch.
So Avalon ending their non-aggression pact with us. No surprise there. I'm surprised they even signed a non-aggression pact with us in the first place. Can't imagine that the lady would be very pleased with us. Just turning off the fast forward so I can see where these armies move. Since we have spotted a couple of them. And the Skaven should be relatively simple to take out. I'm just a little bit worried about those death wheels. Right, on to the next. What are we going to do for technology? Maybe the extra ammunition for Queen Bess and the deck gunners? Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright, Count Noctilus. I said I was going to go raid with him, but I think I'm just going to go hunt down this army while I know it's there. And we'll move across with Tummy Low. And I think there should be another army around here somewhere. There's definitely the one that we saw head south. As for Black Nobeard, well, we're going to go chase down this army. So how far can we get? He has a lot of campaign map movement range. This is insane.
Navigating. Heave ho.
Yeah, we'll go chase down this army. Good stuff. Right, Lana has already done Siedenberg, so we'll go ahead and run over to the Elven Ruins now. And we'll end the turn. Right, I'm pretty sure those armies aren't really going to move from where they are, so no need to double check. I'll just fast forward the whole turn.
Pay tribute or make war. It's mad.
Military access. We're good, thank you very much.
I can smell you.
And military alliance, no thank you. Eventually, our sort of relations with all of these people are going to drop to the point where they don't want alliances anyway, so I don't think I need to be as drastic as like signing an alliance and breaking it just for the sake of it. Which is kind of what I was planning to do, just to avoid the end term being disrupted so much.
Kill or be flowing sky high.
Are we still well ahead? We're on 24,000. Yeah, I don't know who Carlil Lothrief is. Maybe it's the person who's holding the last piece of 8. Because if we go into the pieces of 8 here, we currently own 3 and there's 4 marked on the map. So maybe the guy who we're looking for, Carlil Lothrief, is the person who holds the 8th piece of 8. Which would be cool if there was like another challenge that we haven't really discovered yet. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to have to leave it here. In the next episode, what we'll do is we will attack this army of Mad Mulletson, and we'll also go ahead and attack this army of Sloppy Cruikshank. So you got that to look forward to, and their weird names. Right. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.